Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, to a review of Rent a Girlfriend Season 4, Episode 10. Yes, the best rom-com that ever lived. You know, going on work and then after, watching Rent a Girlfriend, I realized something. This is one of the most heartfelt moments episode that we have ever seen. Yeah, I had a lot of talking, but it was so freaking beautiful. So beautiful. To hear words coming from Kazuya's family, have a lot of screen time now, and moments of this. See, this is why I love Rent a Girlfriend. For those of you who say it's trash, one person trash is another been treasure. So if that is trash, why we got 4 seasons? Shit like this is the reason why I love Rent a Girlfriend. The drama, the excitement, the pleasure. Yeah, fan service, but not really that. But still, story built on life. Rent a Girlfriend is life. Because of what's going on. Like, go back to season 3 when Chizuru's grandma died. Now go to this season and like words of wisdom, heartfelt throb moment going on in this episode to a point where I'm like, it's like you had to tear up, you have to cry, you got to get the tissue and cry for this one because this episode was so freaking joyful. It was one of those points where it's just like it's like one of those watching anime. It's like when you watch anime, it has a lot of dialogue, but there's a reason you have to pay attention to the dialogue. You really have to pay attention to the dialogue. This Hawaii arc got so many love and lies going on here, and to have this episode so like deep in the heart of thoughtfulness, it really kills me. This is why I love Rent a Girlfriend. This is why I said Rent a Girlfriend is the best rom-com that ever lived. Period. Now, everything was fine in this episode until the ending. It's like, can we have one good ending where this piece of trash mommy should not interfere? But I'm gonna get that. So anyway, let's get right through with the review of Rent a Girlfriend Season 4, Episode 10, because this hits me so freaking hard. Okay, so now we in Hot Spring arc, and yeah, well, no, I'm calling it Hot Spring arc. We still know why arc, and everyone enjoying the fan service shots that we got to see Ruka and Chizuru. Yes, they both have the gorgeous bodies and everything else, but we all know when it comes to the body, Chizuru wins. Now, as Chizuru and Ruka are having a good time, we get to see Grandma Nagomi, Chizuru's grandma, got up and have the censor blocked off. I do applaud everybody here who literally have the censoredness on Chizuru's grandma. I really am okay with that. I mean, the censoredness just had to block off. But it tells you right now. It just tells you right now. It's like I like what they did in that moment because it's like, yeah, fan service saves anime. Yeah, with some fan service we do, even though we got some fan service, it's still a lot of talking in this episode, but it kind of built. But going back to Chizuru's grandma here with the fan service shot that said censored on it, it's like, here's the age-old question. Is she a good gilf? Is she smashable? Passable? Let's be honest, guys. Be honest with yourselves. That moment when you saw Kazuya's grandma, most of y'all want to pass or smash that. I'm pretty sure like 70% of you want to smash her. But I digress from my point. Anyway, Chizuru's grandma was happy to see Chizuru and Ruka having a good old time. Especially Kazuya's grandma Nagomi just looking at Chizuru and looking at her like she's having a good time, but is she well? Ever since her grandma died, she wanted to see how she's doing, and then actually Kazuya did something to make you feel better. After Chizuru responds to that this is what I can't hate Kazuya's family. The whole point of this episode was Kazuya's grandma, mom, and dad trying to figure out their relationship and trying to see what can they do to help out in the future. First off, let's talk about Kazuya. Let's talk about Kazuya's grandma. Total badass. I mean, she's been a badass since day one. Day one. I swear, if she dies, I'm going to freaking lose it. Because I already lost touch when when Chizuru's grandma died. If she dies, I'm going to freaking lose my mind here. No bullshit. I'm going to lose my mind if Kazuya's grandma dies. So she So she explaining to Chizuru about her grandma, about Chizuru's grandma. And then Kazuya's grandma, Nagomi, was like, look, you're family. You're family. You're absolute family. So I don't care if you break up with Kazuya. I don't care if you with or without Kazuya, you might break up, but it doesn't matter. We're still family. You are family to me. Just like with your grandma, you're family with us. That is so impactful. Yo, I freaking love it. Now, moving on to Kazuya's dad. You know, this is the definition of good parenting. Goku needs to learn from this guy. Because he's a good dad. Kazuya's dad is a great father. I mean, they sat down having a father-son bond, and this is the first time that I bet you can see a father-son bond between those two. And you see Kazuya and his father just talking about their relationship and how he saw, like, here, I see you gave money to Chizuru and that stuff. Now Kazuya is being Kazuya. He's like, oh no, I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I'm scared. All that stuff. That's how Kazuya is. But I like the father dynamic structure when he's all like, if you need money, just come to us. You don't have to spend all your money on this girl. If you need money, we can help you regardless. We got your back no matter what. That's the definition of good parenting. If you have like $5 or whatever, $2 in your bank account, your father or your mother will vouch for you. They will put money in your bank. If you ever need food money, if you need money for your bills, if you need money for a messed up phone like Kazuya with that crack phone, we'll help you out. And just like this guy, yo, it's just, dang, this is really impactful. I love this. I love it. If you ever, it's like, I like it. If you ever need trouble, we got your back. That's good parenting. So now Ruka coming to the prey here, trying to talk to Kazuya's grandma. And I'm like, her goal is from the moment she went to Hawaii arc, this was the moment that she was trying to break up the relationship. She was trying to explain the truth. And even though she don't want, it's like Ruka has two sides. On the one hand, she wants to tell her, I'm his girlfriend. I mean, I'm Kazuya's girlfriend. But on the other hand, it's like, I don't want to ruin the relationship that she has with Chizuru. So it's like, you got to pick a side, girl. You got to pick a side. You're going to ruin people's hearts, but you got to be honest. And Nagomi is like, I don't care. It's like, if Chizuru was to lie, I will still support her no matter what. And talk about foreshadowing. You know what's funny? Not only this had a lot of, not only we had a little bit of fan service, but a lot of talking and it all makes sense. We had some foreshadowing. Have you noticed? There's been some foreshadowing going on. Like, for example, Kazuya's grandma was talking to Chizuru about being part of a family. You got Kazuya's dad was talking about, if you need money, we'll help you out, you and Chizuru forever. We can help you out regardless. And then this way here, where she said, it doesn't matter if she's an alien or not, I'll vouch for her no matter what. She'll look out for her. It's like, that is so great right there. Now, Ruka is Ruka, sitting down, sharing a room with Kazuya and Chizuru. Look, Kazuya ain't gonna have a threesome. Let's be honest, guys. Okay, look. Let's look at this logically. Kazuya has Chizuru and Ruka in the same room. I'm pretty sure some of y'all, 9 times out of 10, will want to see Kazuya doing some fan service action with us too. But come on, this is Kazuya we're talking about here. I have a love and hate relationship with Kazuya. So I know it ain't gonna happen. But I know it's not gonna happen. Maybe later on. I mean, the new chapter Rent the Girlfriend came out and Meanie's the MVP. But that's a different topic in another way. Now, another MVP I want to talk about. And yes, Kazuya, grandma, and the dad, they're MVP. But the other person you have to share the MVP is Kazuya's mother. I need to try to open this because this was the most tearful. This was one of those moments you have to shed a tear for. So Kazuya's mom and Chizuru walked together And as they were walking, bitch ass mommy looking, but I'm gonna get to her later. His mother and Chizuru was walking, and they see a dress. They see a wedding dress. Foreshadowing. Don't you see the hints? There are hints going on here. The wedding dress is a hint that Chizuru and Kazuya are gonna get married soon. I hope so. But still, you see the hint on the wall? So Kazuya's mother was talking about her experience with marriage, and how it ended up, her life, when she met her grandma Nagomi, and how he met her husband. Not only that, explaining how she had to work really hard while the husband was working to make some money. The grandma always there, vouch for her, and so much so that she been on her appointments nonstop, and then Kazuya was born. It's like that is so, and you see the look on her, you see the look on Grandma Nagomi's face when she was happy Kazuya was born. It's like joy to the world, and the fact that it was so heart throbbing to see that. It was just so many mixed emotions in that, to a point where his mother's like, Kazuya may be this and that, but I'm glad you're his angel. Like you're the perfect one. You're the perfect one. Like you're the angel that shines the whole family. You're the reason why Kazuya is still living. Honest to God though, I know it's Rent-A-Girlfriend, and we just lost Grandma Nagomi. Chizuru's grandma. If the creator does this right, I'll be honest. And I don't mean if Chizuru dies, do you know how many fans like myself are going to effing lose it? Rest assured you, he'll be in the top 10. But the way, it's like, I just don't want to see Chizuru dying, to a point where I'm kind of picturing a manga panel here where it's like Chizuru's collapsing, she's dying, and then Kazuya gave her the ring while she's in bed, and will you marry me? Say yes, and she dies. Yo, if that happens, I'm going to cry. I'm going to effing cry. If that really, really, really happens. You have no idea. Really, you guys have no idea. And for all y'all dissing out there, dissing Rent-A-Girlfriend, shame on you. So again, Kazuya's mother sacrificed everything for the last 29 years, sacrificing everything. And then, having the birth of Kazuya, it was just there. And then you can see the ring that she had on. That ring was the symbol. It was like the passing of the torch, because that was the same ring. Chizuru realized that was the same ring that Kazuya's grandma gave her. So when you think about it, that ring basically first was Grandma Nagomi, then Kazuya's mother, and now it's Chizuru. It's like the passing of the torch. And when she saw that ring fascinating, she got her a souvenir and got her a ring, which is so beautiful, so effing beautiful to see Chizuru talking to her mother, and it was so beautiful. It's just heartwarming. But here's where the F-bomb comes in. Mommy, you piece of trash. You piece of trash. You piece of trash. Mommy, we were just having Mommy-chan, you are a piece of garbage. We just had a tearful moment going on here. The whole family of the Kazuya's family, grandma, the mom and dad, they had dialogue in this episode. They were the MVPs in this episode, giving Chizuru, Kazuya, and Ruka advice, this and that. I get it, but for mommy to interfere in this moment, calling her a liar, it's just, she's just rapping. Why is she in this Hawaii arc? Can she get hit by a truck? Can she get hit? Look, we're in Hawaii, because there's gonna be some fire blowing. Can someone blow fire and burn her alive? Can she get hit by a truck? Can she get drowned or somewhere? Can we kick this piece of crap out of the way? She just ruins it, yo. She ruins it, yo. She got that Fast 8 look going on, like she needs to die. But I rest my case. But overall, though, this was very a wholesome episode. I mean, I'm glad they took fan service into this and make it into a dialogues of talking. But it makes a lot of sense. Like, they took a little bit of fan service and the rest was just dialogue. But there's nothing wrong with a lot of dialogue. So I'm very happy to see every member of the Kazuya's family actually have dialogue and step up to the plate, giving Chizuru and Kazuya some advice. Now, again, Ruka, sit down, mommy, just burn. But either way, this was wholesome, seeing just wholesome. Like, everything was just point of foreshadowing and hints that Kazuya and Chizuru were gonna be together. I mean, the wedding dress, the ring, Kazuya's mother and father and grandmother giving advice. This just show you something. There's hope in there. But as long as mommy there, is gonna ruin some hope. And for all y'all out there watching, who knows who read Rent the Girlfriend? Trust me when I say this. For those of you who have not read it, get ready for the ride of your life. So I look forward for next week's episode of it, and I'm sure you will.